Shit, I almost fell. It's a good thing that they set up these scripted parkour scenarios without being so reliant upon the abilities. Because otherwise, before this mission started, they would have said, oh, you have to have these specific abilities before doing this mission. But they just wanted to avoid a lot of that padding. But there are definitely times where it really feels like the parkour is more effective when you have certain abilities, like it's mandatory to have those abilities. I'm telling you, is that the bazaar? Because if so, where was the bridge I crossed to actually get in there? And you do not have the stamina for that, which once again, they want you to be very reliant upon the inhibitors for stamina purposes. And speaking of blind playthroughs, I need to, at some point, return to Returnal. Because I've only done 3 parts for Returnal before Resident Evil Village came along and changed my ambitions to even continue the blind playthrough for Returnal. But now that Resident Evil Village has sunk at the back of my mind, and I'm at a point where there's not a lot of games intriguing me at the moment. Maybe I'll just return back to Returnal. But yeah, I'm just disappointed with the grappling hook. It feels like it's just there as like another kind of way to traverse the environment while still serving the same base functionality. Like, it feels almost scripted in its usage, where it only works to a better degree when you're using it during very scripted moments where the game wants you to use it. You can't really use it freely, it feels. It never feels like you need to use it. Or it never feels like it's necessary to even change the flow of the parkour, so it's just a fundamental mechanic. Like, it's no different in its fundamental nature than just simply climbing a ledge. But it's just, it looks different, basically. It's hard to explain, but that's just what I feel about the grappling hook so far. Because it just excels better in scripted scenarios rather than freely in the open world. Like, it's given me all these options to use the grappling hook freely. Like, look at the reticle being soft-locked onto these different points. But it's just not practical. And when the rope is just clipping through the geometry, when the swinging just doesn't look right, why do you give the player the ability to use it freely then, if you can't even climb up the rope? Like, I could understand them giving you the ability to freely attach the grappling hook if you could actually climb the rope. If you could climb the rope, that would make so much sense, but you can't. It's dumb. But it's like, those points where I was attaching my grappling hook just to swing, you could easily replace those with just platforms I just run across, or just those monkey bars, and they would still achieve the same purpose. But it's like they wanted to change up the aesthetic a bit, and that's why you just have those scripted grappling hook moments where it feels like it's just better with that functionality. And that's why the grappling hook on this game doesn't feel so impressive compared to the grappling hook from Dying Light 1. And plus, you got it very early on if you were investing a lot in the survivor tree. But it's just, I wish the grappling hook was more than just a simple change in the aesthetic to achieve the same fundamental purpose as running across a platform or just swinging on a monkey bar. That's just what I mean with the grappling hook on this game. That looks like a shortcut. Oh, that parkour. Oh shit. God, it just... The animation for grabbing onto these things is so sudden, and it just happens so far off camera, that it really feels like you've lost the grip of it. But look at it, there's the PK headquarters. There's whatever that tower is. Hang on, let me actually use my binoculars here real quick. That's what I should have done at the top of that tower. I should have used my binoculars to mark these locations. Not that I'll ever go to them. Shit, that was close. What the hell are you doing, Aiden? Oh. God damn it! Seriously? What the fuck are you doing, dude? God damn it! Fucking parkour! Just doing tic-tacs and wall runs on thin air. Because of how poorly programmed it is. Well, the grappling hook is 100% useless in this case. Unless I use it there. It might as well only be these points that give me the option to grapple hook. This isn't working. I need to find another way. Yep, as I thought. It's always the simple solutions you gotta check first. No! You fucking dumbass! What the fuck are you doing? Pile of shit! Doing the fucking wall run! When I'm trying to climb! God. I think at this point, I might as well enable the option for, auto ledge grab. Because it's causing me to encounter this issue with the wall run and the tic-tac constantly. It must be that. I only had it disabled just to avoid those circumstances where he would grab the wrong ledge and I would get screwed. But right now, I just haven't encountered any situations where that seems to be the case. Because I keep holding R1 to get him to grab the ledge. And in the process, I'm ending up doing the wall run of the tic-tac. So I can't deal with that. I need to have auto ledge grab on. These guys have a lot more health this time around. Oh shit! Yeah, these guys do a lot more damage this time, so that sucks. Oh, and they respawn me. Oh, never mind. Over here. Okay. This is another thing I don't like about a lot of these open world games, when they use the open world checkpoints as their checkpoints for these missions. Because then you have to waste time just climbing like crazy. It's like the run-backs in a Souls game. Who the heck wants to run back to a boss that you've already understood the path for? Like, you want to get to the fight, not this crap. This game is clunky. What are you doing, Aiden? God. You're off. Damn it, you can't use the grapple on power attacks. Damn it! These guys talk so fucking weirdly. And these archers do a lot of damage. He just spams evade like crazy. Well, that's at least one decent thing about the— Shit! Shit! God damn it. And once again, the grappling hook is only tailored to very specific environmental objects, not something that should be used freely. Well, that didn't do any good. Okay. This was unexpected. Whoa. Oswald Lee Spencer's dream is coming to fruition with every passing moment.
It was Hakon. He won.
I thought he left.
Well, he's still kicking. I'm afraid she's found a lead on Hakon. Which means, do you know what really made the Night Runners? It wasn't the inhibitors. Not the strength or speed they granted us. For the Night Runners, it was balance that set us apart.
Gee, if only they didn't make the inhibitors such an integral part of basic parkour maneuvers. So maybe because of the amount of inhibitors I injected into myself, that's why I was able to kill those guys very quickly? Or does that always happen? What about this? What if you get all the inhibitors and inject yourself with them? And maybe in the final encounter with Waltz, this allows you to survive his instant kill attacks or whatever. Like maybe they play a role like that, I don't know. I mean, even though I read a bit of the story for Dying Light 2, I'm still not too familiar with it. I know that it involves some kind of missile.
One's been killing William's top officers, each with a single...
I don't know who Williams is.
Sounds like Lawan's. Okay, Pilgrim.
I don't want to fight with you, Hakon.
Pity.
That was close. Once again, I need to get into the habit of using the Volt Kick. Oh shit, whoa! Yeah, these guys will do a lot of damage to me if I'm not careful. God damn it, stop searching the bodies! What's wrong with you, Hakon?
Well, you had a chance to kill me.
What do you think, kid? You promised to get me out of the city.
And you think Waltz will just let you go? You know what he did to Dylan.
Yeah, but they all stood in his way.
So you murdered him.
The key is my real fuck.
Are you kidding me? Fine, let's do this. Oh, and there's still more of these renegades. God damn it. Well, you're finished, Hakon. Come here. Come on! Stop searching the fucking bodies, you dumbass! And I'm dead. And if he didn't do a power attack, he would have been dead. He seriously would have been dead. Oh, really? He has this much life? Are you fucking serious? Look at him running like a coward. You have this much HP and you're running like a coward. You coward.
Should have given me the key.
That scream. This is great as well because this area is isolated from a lot of the other renegades.
Fuck, I didn't realize how tough you got.
Oh, yeah. Of course it was not going to be that simple. My weapon is almost broken. This one. Why can't I drop weapons from this menu? Why do I have to go into the main menu to drop weapons? So why does it let me lock onto the ground if I can't swing? I feel like there was a bit of confusion with how the grappling hook should have been implemented in this game. And it's really showing with these confusing mechanics right here. Hakon, come out to play. God, these moments where you're forced to search for a villain kind of break the pacing a bit. Oh, there we go. Sloppy.
How many people have you betrayed, Hakon? Killian? Frank? Lawan? Why did you betray her?
Frank told you about the TV station. Told you I chickened out, right? Well, he's...
And Lawan? Why did
Seems like everyone is just calling every mission a suicide mission.
What? How do you know about that?
Just answer the question.
I made a deal, and she had her...
What are you...
I left. If I'd stayed, Walt would have had her killed.
So why did you work with him? Why did you betray Frank?
I didn't!
Yeah.
I didn't betray Frank. after the TV station.
This is another one of your
I was
lies,
planning to spy
Hakon.
on Waltz, but he got suspicious. Threatened to kill Lawan, and now...
Well, that was just very sudden.
What the fuck are you?
Did he say, "What the fuck are you"? What was that all about?
What have you become?
Wait, what have I become? How the hell? That's bullshit. Stay down. Stay down.
Some monster! Oh no, you don't!
God, that's awesome.
I'm sorry, Hakon. I didn't want this. Frank? It's Aiden. Hakon's dead.
Oh, fuck no. I knew this would happen. Well, come back to the fisheye. I overheard something more about Waltz. He's heading to Old Villador, Aiden. The person he tracked down is a GRE doctor.
Is that related to the database?
Yes, and I think I know the person he's after. I'll try to use the radio to reach her first.
Her.
I'm taking that key.
How the fuck are you still alive? That is bullshit.
Hakon, here. Frienders.
Every day since I've wondered. I know I can't bring anyone.
I don't want...
Neither do I, kid.
It's quite a trip, huh?
Thanks for softening him up for me.
Ah, it's my ray of sunshine with a bow.
Shut the fuck up.
A good thing you didn't finish me off, Aiden. Or she
Except
would
I
have been
did. I
pissed.
stomped you in the head like 5 times and then smashed your head 2 times.
Connections.
How the hell are you
Try to
still
stop me,
alive?
And we're no longer friends, Aiden.
Yeah, fuck you, Lawan.
Killing Hakon.
I don't know.
I know about the Night Runners. No,
He's one.
but he has. Luan, he said he wanted... He said he joined Waltz,
Aiden,
but he had to stop because Waltz threatened to hurt you.
Bullshit.
I know you.
Shitting me.
Luan!
This is. Get the
Sure?
go before.
I'm...
How you...
I don't know. Some peace. Finally. But I should have killed. He was on my list.
And throw your list away.
That list is my only purpose. It helped
Okay,
me
well,
keep
thank God I
going.
picked this choice
Throw it
then.
away.
Because Lawan is too invested in that list. Like, she has OCD.
Luan.
I barely saw you throughout the game anyway, Lawan. It's not like you leaving me matters. You seem like such an important character, but I was distracted by other characters like Juan and Rich Cat.
She let Hakon go.
She what?
He's laughing. He's laughing after what he just went through with Lawan and Hakon. It just shows how much he doesn't care about what's happening in the story.
Officially and forever.
Fuck yeah!
Oh, Killian? You're here?
Frank?
Huh.
You mean? So you're really?
I'm amazed she's not just lashing out at Aiden right now.
You did them one better.
Fuck you.
See? The creed. If Hakon's alive, it means you learned to...
Okay, I feel glad that I picked that choice.
Found balance. That's what being a Night Runner is.
What about you, Frank? Do you forgive?
Your timing always sucked, Hakon.
Okay.
Sometimes. But maybe not this time.
Where'd that come from?
I've kept it with me all
You know,
along, Frank.
I would appreciate to see a lot more if I didn't engage in some really stupid fight with Hakon and just...
If Lawan
I just
can forgive
stomped
you,
his head like 5 times, I bashed his head twice when he was supposedly dead, and he's magically alive.
But I'll take what I can get.
Good.
This is like Assassin's Creed Odyssey levels of pacing.
Step back and shut
It's like when you fight Amorges in the final episode of episode 3 of the Legacy of the First Blade, and you're setting him on fire, you're doing all these really crazy slashes on him, and the guy has like 1,000,000 health, and he has all these superhuman abilities, and then when you finally like take him out, and then you have that death scene, it's almost like the scene was designed to actually have it where he was actually a grounded character, someone who just felt like he's someone you could kill with one stab. This is not, but it takes you out of the experience.
I shall be the shield behind which humanity rises again.
Well, this is the Creed of the Assassins. Leia says,
This is my sacrifice.
we work in the dark to serve the light. We are assassins.
As a night runner.
As a night runner.
What's next? Are they gonna brand her ring finger? Well, this game feels like it's trying to copy elements of Assassin's Creed for no reason, because the director of the game is the same director for Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Down to the bar. Aiden, the GRE doctor I told you about.
Veronica Ryan?
It's Veronica Ryan.
Are you kidding?
What?
Well, she's one of the first people I met.
We were acquainted.
Wait, what?
once. She used to
I
come
met
to
her?
Kenzie.
So you're official.
Now? We're like,
Yeah, having Hakon back must be weird.
tell me about, but maybe, you know, maybe I never.
Well,
Not really. You've made me and Frank all this. Maybe
I don't feel like I gained much, aside from just this one moment where Lawan's a Night Runner, and I get that homage to Assassin's Creed, and that's really it. But yeah, that's just, that whole moment where we fought Hakon, and now he's suddenly recovered, and now he's a friend, and the way the entire scene played out after I fought him, it felt like the guy who was in that cutscene is a guy that is meant to be more human in his capabilities, such that he shouldn't survive 5 stomps and 2 hits to the head and be pronounced dead. It just, that took me out of the experience. This is what I don't understand when developers have to make these human-like characters bosses through very absurd artificial means, to the point of them feeling like they're meta-human, or they're like mythological beings or gods and all this kind of crap. Because then it ruins the scene later on, where it feels like they're a completely different character in that whole moment. Yeah, that was pretty bad writing right there. But it still was kind of cool that Lawan became a Night Runner officially, and they just made that homage to Assassin's Creed out of nowhere. So who the hell is Veronica? I do not remember her when I first played this.
What brings you, pal?
Well, yeah, don't act like I didn't travel 1.2 kilometers. And it just seems very odd that I just appear out of the blue. No, just act like I'm still around the bazaar, Barney. I hope this game isn't as long as Assassin's Creed Valhalla, because the main story took forever to do in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And admittedly, the main story of Assassin's Creed Valhalla ended around like the 50% mark, but then the rest of the missions just felt like side missions. They basically turned the side missions into main missions with Assassin's Creed Valhalla in order to disguise the fact that you'd have to be playing through the missions to level up like crazy. Like, you noticed it a lot in Assassin's Creed Origins and Odyssey when they forced you to partake in side missions to progress the main story, so that you were the correct level to deal with the main missions. And so therefore, it was very easy to just point out the huge flaw in that design philosophy. But in Valhalla, it's like they listened to what I said, where I said that if you're going to be calling them side missions, yet you're going to force us to partake in those side missions to level up, you might as well just make it main story quests. And they practically did that with Valhalla. So that's why Valhalla is just overly bloated and way too long, and I hope it's not the same case with this game. Because right now, I just don't know if we're going to be building towards walls. We're just mingling with all these people. We're, like, making new territories and the like, and I'm just favoring the survivors because the peacekeepers are losers. We favor all these useless traps that have nothing to do with the infected, and the infected just feel like they're being left out entirely from the main story. You forget about the fact that you're infected a couple of times, aside from those moments where Aiden somehow goes into super soldier mode. And he just goes into full BOW mode and just slaughters everyone around him. But it just, I don't feel like we're progressing the main story much. That's not to say I haven't had any fun with it. You know, there are some story points that I've definitely been intrigued by a bit, but not really to the same degree as like with Resident Evil Village. Wow, 3-8 combo, nice. See, did he die? How the heck did he die so easily? Look at that teleportation nonsense. And the detection on the vault is a little clunky. Medium lockpick. These are still the same 3 lockpicks I've had for the full game. I've not broken a single one. I mean, I have actually. I've broken a couple, but these 3 lockpicks have just allowed me to continue on. Vincenzo?
Thank you.
Farewell.
We're just gonna leave Vincenzo behind, okay? Cannot use fast travel during quest? What are you talking about? Yeah. I always hate it when games do that with fast travel systems, where you have to be outside, or you have to be... like, you have to have these certain parameters satisfied in order to actually fast travel. I know this is not the end of the game. I know this is not leading up to the end of the game. It's leading up to the point where we meet the Butcher. And apparently Waltz is the Butcher's right-hand man, so he's not even the main threat. But I know there's that whole story quest where you have to negotiate with the Butcher to either like give water to the survivors, or you have to give it to these other members or something, and just choose not to give water to the survivors. And if you gave water to the survivors, then therefore this new threat would be unleashed. But I'm just surprised that we've gone so many hours into this game, and we haven't seen anything like that. We have not gotten to that quest yet, which is so surprising. I wonder if that demo is just completely separate to the main game, much like the Cyberpunk 2077 demo. Because we all know that the 2018 demo for Cyberpunk was entirely fake. They basically spent months on a demo that was so separate to the main game, and the game just sat there. So that's why that whole development of the demo just led to less development time being put into the actual development of the fucking game. So because of this massive misstep, because they had to show something to the public to satisfy their stockholders, they faked the demo and then devoted little to no time with the development of Cyberpunk 2077. So now the rest of Cyberpunk 2077's development is just spent to fixing the game. And they even laid out a roadmap for what they would actually do. So stupid.
You mean a test subject?
Okay, so we're finally getting more information on this. I still didn't even know, like, who this doctor is. I mean, we've barely seen her throughout the full game. And I only barely recognize her face right now.
This there.